All right, welcome to the video. In today's video, our friends over at Novsight have sent us some 3-inch Halo Series pod lights. We're pretty excited to get these onto the Canyon. The Canyon's all raring to go and ready. So opening up, nice little info panel here, but we have 2 pod lights. We have, harnesses, brackets, everything we got that we need to get these lights up. So thanks for joining, and let's see how we do on getting these installed. We have everything out of the box here. We got our lights, brackets, wiring harness, hardware kit. We're looking good. Now if we come over to the truck, I do have these low profile ditch lights. It's actually duals, so we can connect 2 different lights. I think I'm going to do these 3-inch pods. As far inside, we're going to face them forward for now. We may rearrange, but we'll do those forward. And then really what we're going to end up doing is bringing in and utilize our switch controller here. So we'll have to see what we're going to do with the wiring harness, but there's our switch controller, and we're going to go from there. All right, got the brackets onto our ditch light mounts. Like I said, we're putting these all the way to the inside, and I want them more front facing for now because we don't have any spotties or anything like that. We may rearrange later, but first that's how we're going to get them set up. So those are on. We'll tighten up from underneath here in a minute, just as we check alignment. But other than that, I think we're good to go. This is the wiring harness we have here. So you have wires that go out to the lights. There's a control box. This is a switch to control the daytime running lights, and then you have your connections. Looking at the Novsight guide, we're using a switch panel. So both of the videos that I've watched basically say that we're going to cut these off right here and then expose the wires at each switch so we can custom wire into our switch panel. So that's sort of what we're going to do. And a little scary, but I hate to ruin a good wiring harness, but let's see how we do it. Since we're using our switch panel, we've done a little surgery. So we've connected both wiring harnesses to the pods. The wire from the driver's side pod I've run down into the engine bay and then across, and then I've run this one down. So now I have both of the wires cut and stripped. So what we're going to do is we're going to connect obviously the grounds, the blacks together, the reds together. Those are our main power. And then looking at the videos online, the yellow should be the DRL, daytime running light. I want the amber halo, so we'll have to see what happens when we power it up. I may have to temporarily hook up the blue to be able to toggle from white to amber, but we'll see. We'll roll the dice with the yellow wire first and go from there. But let's get these connected, and let's run a wire that I can hook up to our switch panel over here. All right, one of the things that I wanted to show you was this nifty jumper cable here. This is from Specialty Performance Vehicles, and they're awesome. And what this is going to do, it's going to hook up to the back of our headlight, and it's going to run power out here when the daytime running lights are on. So what we want to do is we want to power our daytime running lights from this. So it's automatic, no push button or anything like that. So pretty cool. Specialty Performance Vehicles, SPV. All right, so we have everything buttoned up. What we did is we ran the wire along the outside of the body in the fender well, and then we came down here and we got her connected to the switch. As I said, down here we have that jumper from the headlight that's running the daytime running lights. So basically As we're driving, the orange DRLs should be on, and then we can turn the bright white lights. So we're going to get this hood closed up, do a little cleanup, and then we'll show you what the after looks like. All right, so we have our pods on. Not too shabby looking. Turn them on. Pretty bright. Looking good. We'll have to see what they look like when they are when it's dark out. But I think we're looking good. Turn them suckers off. I may have to tweak around and play around a little bit more with the DRL function, and we'll see where we're going from here. But Novsight, looking good. Thanks for watching. Everything's cool, and time to wrap this one up. See you next time.